Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Squat Club, where busy dads rebuild their lives one morning at a time together. This morning, we're going all body weight, burpee, box jumps, alternating toes to bar, and then if you stick around, we're going to do some handstand work at the end. But if you're new here, this is more than a workout. This is a full morning routine where every morning we get together, prime our minds, move with intensity, and then take action on our goals. Step one, let's prime our mind. All right, so we're starting. It is 5 a.m. What we want to do is get into a squat. So feet go underneath the hips, heels go on the floor, and if you feel like you're going to fall over backwards, you can grab onto a counterbalance. It could be a dumbbell or a weight or some sort of critter that won't leave you alone. While we're here, we're going to go through a box breath. 4 seconds in, 4-second hold, 4 seconds out, 4-second hold, while we go through what we call our mental reps. So follow along with the breathing. And the first one is I am responsible. And it's I'm going to take accountability for my life. If I'm not where I want to be, then it's on me. If I have goals, then it's on me. Nobody is going to come and save me or do this for me. So if there's something that you want in your life, act. Next is I will make time between stimulus and response. So when this thing is bothering me and going crazy or the kids are crying, can I take a moment to not freak out, right? When my gut reaction is to react, can I take a moment, take a breath, and give a better response? Next is I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. If you recognize that you have the tools to take the step that is accessible to you today, then those are the only tools that you need. We always think about the far off big end goal and think that, well, I don't have the skills, I don't have what I need to be able to take that step. But you don't need to take that step. You just need to take the first step, and you have the tools required to take that first step. So I have what I need to succeed today, and those tools will build on the tools I already have, and so on and so forth, until I have what I need to get all the way there. And the last one is I choose gratitude. I need to make sure that I'm seeing that there are good things, and not everything is a work in progress. That I have lots, and therefore it's worth working for more. If you just see the things that are negative, it's easy to get in that spiral. All right, step 2, after we move our minds, let's start moving the body. So, ouch, dog. What that looks like is we're gonna get down and get up. So, first thing in the morning is to get up off the floor. What we're gonna do is lay down. You can walk it down or hop it down, move as fast or as slow as you want, and then get yourself up. And we just get a little hop and clap celebration at the top, just to celebrate the fact that we're able to do so, especially at 5 in the morning. And we're gonna go 2 minutes here, turning it up as we go, increasing the pace as we go, starting out at whatever pace works. And we're turning up the body temperature, lubricating the joints, and just telling the body, hey, it's time to go. So, nice and steady. Pick it up as you go if you'd like. And we're thinking about just how we're carving out this time. Right? You're here with us at 5 a.m. because you know that if you want to be consistent, that this is the time that it's going to happen. Unless your life is not busy, in which case do this whenever you please. But the key here and what makes this so beneficial is that it's a habit. It's a stack of habits that one happens after the other, and they have time. There's always time for it because we're doing it at a time that nothing else is trying to steal our attention or our time. So you may not love getting up early, but if you love being consistent and making sure that your fitness is improving and that you're moving towards your goals in some sort of actionable way, I mean, this is the best time that I have ever found to do it. I'm 41, gonna be 42 this year, and since having kids, it's just not as easy to do it without a schedule. So that's why we're here carving it out together to make sure that it happens. And ideally, it's happening at a time that I don't have to take that time away from my kids. All right, burpees down. Step 2. Good morning, Jody, Yaroslav, equipment, Megan. How are we feeling this morning? All right, next step. We're actually gonna do a little bit of standing march, even though it says jumping jacks there. Just keep the torso nice and tall, upright. We're just gonna alternate pulling the knee to the chest. We've got a lot of hip flexor work today. So step 1, standing tall, bringing the knees to the chest. Try not to bend the bottom leg. Try to keep it moving at the hip. From there, we'll get to our jumping jacks. And you can let me know in the chat if you're there or in the comments on the replay, what time did you get to bed last night? If we're gonna be consistent in waking up early and, you know, having enough energy to act in the morning, we need to be going to bed early. If I'm getting up at 4:30, 8:30 is the bedtime goal. Generally, it's about 9 o'clock though. All right, next we're gonna go jumping jacks. So just taking the hands out. Ouch. Stepping on a rock. Taking the hands out at the same time as the feet. Clapping them overhead. And then ideally behind the body as well at the back. And let me know, what time did you get to bed? How are we feeling this morning? Today is day 355 in a row of the 5 a.m. squat club. So 10 more days, we're gonna have a special little workout for day 365 for 1 year of doing this every day. So make sure you mark that on your calendar and join us. Maybe think about bringing a friend. All right, next one, we're gonna go with an inchworm. So take a nice wide stance with the feet, bring your hands to the floor, walk yourself out till you're in a nice tight plank position, butt squeeze, ab squeeze, leg squeeze, and then walk it back, stand tall at the top. Let's get at least 5 there. Focusing on that nice tight position in the middle and getting the hands as close to the feet as you can on the way back. Terry says 12:30 and a 10. It's so late, Terry. Get to bed, Terry. Jody, 2:25. Ooh, and what was bedtime? Equipment, what time did you get to bed? Jody, Megan, bedtime. Trying to think, I was actually in bed earlier last night. It was like 8:45. And yeah, slept well. It's a little bit cooler out here today, yesterday, but got some good work done on in the orchard a little bit yesterday. If you're new here, make sure you stick around to the end. We'll have some clips on the farm, as this is a little bit more than, let's swing a leg, by the way, standing tall, let that leg go. A little bit more than just fitness. We talk about creating a life that is important to you, because life is short. That's why we talk about our homework at the end here, so that we're making progress towards whatever it is that we want in our lives every day. Give you the peace of mind that someday you'll get there, as opposed to just waiting. Because that way doesn't work. Get about 10 cycles of swinging the hip here. I'm not trying to push the range of motion or anything. Just trying to loosen it up a little bit. Maybe even focusing more on the lift in front here today, since we are doing a lot of hip flexor work. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing, kind of ease in, but work towards lifting that leg higher in front as we go here. I don't know how close I am to kicking that box. Probably wasn't, but once you think about it, it's in your head. A few more reps here. and get into a lunge and twist. All right. So what that looks like is we'll come back into our plank position. Take one leg outside the hands. And then what you're gonna do is just take the elbow that's on the same side as that bent knee and work it down towards the floor. And take a few breaths there. Sinking into it. And then lift the back knee, reach the arm towards the ceiling, and then repeat. Drop that back knee, drop the elbow down towards the floor, hang out there for a few breaths. Then lift that back knee, reach towards the ceiling. And we'll repeat again. Elbow to the floor, Maple. You know, we're so early for this. So early. I'm barely even sweaty. No. You're gonna have to like be removed from here eventually, dog. We'll do one more here and then switch sides. No. Oh, just sink in with that elbow near the floor. Breathe into it. Feel that front hip opening up. And then we'll switch sides. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not you, not you. So elbow closest to the knee, down to the floor. Maple, go. Take a couple breaths there. Lift that back knee. Reach, thank you, Maple. Drop that elbow. Breathe into it. Feels like a yoga class. Lift the back knee and reach. Drop that elbow. Couple big deep breaths. And then reach. All right. And we're gonna come into our squat. So our passive squat here, like we do for our mental reps, feet are underneath the hips. I got hair in my mouth on. Jeez. And then once you're there, we're gonna try to wrap our hands around our big toes. Take the elbows inside the knees, pull the chest up tall. Hang out there for a couple breaths. And then what we'll do is reverse it. So we're gonna drop the chin, drop the chest, raise the hips up, trying to get the thighs and chest to keep contact with each other. Push the hips up a little bit, and then drop back down with the hips, pull that chest back up. Let's get about 5 cycles there. Focusing on your breathing throughout. And reversing, hips up, chest down. You're gonna feel some hamstring tension, maybe a little release in the low back. Even do a little side to side. And then we'll pull ourselves back down, hips down, chest up. Reverse it. Push the hips up a little bit, keeping contact with the thighs or the chest. Oh. Hamstrings. Oh yeah. All right. Last one, we'll grab our PVC here. Open up the shoulders a little bit. And then we'll talk about today's workout. We got a fun one today, nice little AMRAP. So grab that PVC nice and wide. Basically arms straight with it sitting in the hip crease. And then just move it up and down between below the shoulders and above. Keeping the abs tight so you're not just overextending through the spine. It should feel like a stretch, but not like it's ripping your shoulders off. Breathe through it. You can push it back behind you. You can bring it in and press it back. That's tight. Just breathe. And then as we go through the workout, if you feel like you need more warm-up, continue on with the warm-up. All right. It's feeling pretty good. All right, team, all you need today is your pull-up bar or something to hang on, and maybe a box or a step or a stack of bumpers or whatever you got. Let's chat about this. Okay, you can see me there. So our 2 movements today, we're going AMRAP 10. So as many rounds as you can for 10 minutes. 2 movements. One's gonna be a burpee box jump. Thanks. I haven't done any of these yet. That's pretty high. Maybe I'll do a couple a little lower first. So what you're looking at, simple, is get onto the floor, all the way down, get up, and then either step or jump onto your box at the top, stand tall. So that would be 1. 2, and so on and so forth. 5 of those, followed by 10 alternating toes to bar. We've done these once, kind of like them, so we're gonna give them another go. So what you're aiming for here is hanging on that bar and alternating the foot that touches the bar. And you'll see here I do a scaled version since I have 2 bars and my foot is touching the lower bar, not the one that I'm hanging on. But that's the idea. If that's not accessible, option number 2 is just lift the leg. Alternate the leg that lifts. Try to get that heel above parallel. And then your last option, the easiest one, is just gonna be a knee raise. Alternating knee raise. But if you can go straight leg, great. And that's it. 10 minutes, 5 of those, 10 of those, as many rounds as you can get. So relatively simple, but not necessarily easy. Jody says, burpee box jump seemed a little mean at 5 a.m. How so? Which part? Is it the burpee or the box jump? All right, this has definitely got to come off soon. Soon enough, team. This is going to be going away. It's still not warm enough here, though. The whole part. Perfect. Perfect, Jody. That's what I want to hear. All right. Don't worry. We got handstands after, Jody. All right. If you're tight on time or equipment, this is the workout for you. Today we got 10 minutes burpee box jumps, single arm, single leg toes to bar, just like this. Let's talk about it. All right. So simple one today, but simple is not easy. We're going 10 minutes, as many rounds as you can or reps as you can in that 10 minutes of 5 burpee box jumps, 10 single arm, single leg toes to bar. Looks like this. For the burpee box jump, you're just gonna get yourself fully onto the floor. Chest, thighs, all your weight down on the ground. From there, you're gonna get up and either step or jump onto a box, a step, a chair, whatever you got that's somewhat challenging. 5 reps of that, obviously scaled to just a lower height, and then 10 alternating toes to bar. So you're gonna hang, touch one foot, touch the other, and alternate like that. If that's not accessible to touch the bar, then you could just go straight leg, try to get the heel above the hip, or just lifting alternating knees. So as many rounds as you can in 10 minutes of 5 of those, 10 of those. If you're new to this, don't start out as hot as you can. Ease in, pace it. This is gonna be fun. Let's do it. All right, you can see that. Let's get some tunes.
Yeah.
All right, team. Time. 10 seconds. Move steady. Be consistent. Let's do this. 5.
When I hear people say I cannot, I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it doubts, not what I'm about. Have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Stand tall on the top of the box. Five and 10, as many rounds as you can. There's one down, that's too fast.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big boss, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
Here we go. Whoa. Those are getting hard already. There's 2. Whoa.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it doubts, not what I'm about. Have your clouds,
just over 3 minutes in.
I keep making sound, go another round. I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Four minutes down.
Please say anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big boss, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient.
4.
Who's at the top think they need replacement?
Coming up on halfway here.
Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe.
Halfway.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your f***ing cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm looking bound, can't stop me now.
Under 4 minutes.
Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Just over 3 minutes left.
They say anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase it? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this.
2.5, last quarter.
Know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
I'm not counting well. It's 4 or 5.
Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Under 2 minutes. 7.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out,
90
yeah.
seconds.
Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down.
Last minute.
I'll be getting loud, you can have it douse, not what I'm about. Have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
50 seconds.
Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can.
30 seconds.
Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
They say anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot.
Great job, team. 10 minutes. That's all you need. If you are busy, carve out the time. Make sure you got intensity. And if you want more, join us every morning. Fantastic work. How's that, team? All right. To make it ruder, AMRAP. AMRAP's better. 'Cause then we're all done at the same time. All right, handstand day. Move that. I guess I kind of scaled that first round with the lower box. All right, so what we're doing here today, just a little bit of upside down work, a little bit of hold. We're just gonna alternate between a headstand hold and a handstand hold. And I'll show you a couple options. And your focus can either be balance or holding against the wall and just building that support. Let's just see what this looks like. Turn that camera just a little bit. So what I'm thinking is about 30 seconds of each, so that you've got a little bit of rest in between. And let's talk about those two. So for the headstand, options are still not centered, but oh well. So for the headstand, what we're thinking is hands on the ground, head in front, and step one might be just this, right? It's trying to balance the weight in hands and your head. Step two would be elbows on knees or knees on elbows, and just working to balance there. And then step three would be take the legs up and try to find that balance there. And then for the handstand, right, and you may find that you do less headstand than handstand or whatever. Maple. So for the handstand, you can kick up if you feel comfortable with that. Right, take the hands, I don't know, 15, 20 centimeters from the wall. Kick up, abs tight, butt squeeze, legs squeeze, and just press. If the kick up, if you're not fully there with the kick up yet, we could take 30 seconds and just do kick up attempts. So either from hands on the ground, donkey kick, or standing up and stepping into it. And then the final option is a wall walk option. So start on all fours, feet against the wall, come up into a down dog, step the feet up, bring the chest through, and hold there. And if you want more, walk yourself all the way to the wall, touch your nose to the wall, make sure your belly is not touching, squeeze the butt, squeeze the abs, and hang out there. Oh, okay. So let's take a breath, and then we'll get this started. Still off centered, eh? All right. I'll try to catch my breath here a little bit before we go. We want intervals. Not 24, just 10. All right. What's first? Headstand? Headstand first. I'm gonna turn that a little bit still, so you can see me. Might be too much. All right. Put that there. All right, team. Jody, I lived. Fantastic. All right, 10 seconds. Headstand first. So once again, just play around. There's no requirement for it being a full 30 seconds or anything. 3, 2, 1. I might just hang out here for the first one. Feet together, knees on elbows. This is called a teddy bear headstand. Just starting to get upside down, hips over top of the head. That's 20 seconds. Excuse me. That's 25. That's 30. Okay. So you can increase your difficulty as we go if you want, or stay there if that's challenging. So if you can, for the headstand, put a little less weight in the shoulders, because the handstand, we're gonna be all on the shoulders. 10 seconds. All right, 5, 3, 2, 1. So press into the floor, squeeze the legs, squeeze the abs, squeeze the butt, and just breathe. Make sure the chest is out, arms are in line with the body, point the toes. It's 15. Whoop. Let's get him off there. You can work on balance if you want, taking one foot off the wall. 25. That's 30. I can see a pair of ducks in the pond out there. You can tell it's starting to be spring. You can see a little bit of light coming in that window. It's not pitch black anymore. It's only 5. What time? 5:38. 10 seconds. I'm gonna take my hat off for the headstand, so you may not hear me. 3, 2, 1. Once again, you can hang out in teddy bear or open it up.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy.
10.
Had to work hard, struggle just to be me.
Could use a
Had to rise
mat
up
for my
just
head
so they
here,
could
probably.
see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and
20.
what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has
25.
meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your
30.
hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand.
Not bad.
I feel like no one takes
Oh, the hat's sweaty.
credibility.
Putting that back on is moist. How are our handstands feeling so far, team? Or headstands? You struggle with that? 10 seconds. Back to our handstand. I don't think I'm gonna stop sweating here. 3, 2, 1. Go through your checklist while you're in the handstand. Am I pressing actively? Am I squeezing my butt? Am I squeezing my abs? And just keep going through that over and over. Abs, butt, legs, press. Abs, butt, legs, press. 20 seconds. Abs, butt, legs, press. Keep it up. Stay tight. That's 30. 4 down, 6 to go. Roll it out. Doing a full minute hold and then 1 wall walk. Wow. Jody, that's too easy for you. Do you do the headstand as well, or are you just doing a handstand hold and then a wall walk? Equipment, pike push-up. Are you holding or are you pressing? Are you doing push-ups? All right, 3, headstand, 2, 1. Whoa. You can mess around if you feel comfortable enough there with different orientations of the headstand. Maybe like a split. Yeah, I'm a gymnast. I'm sure I don't look like a gymnast. That's 30. Faster when you play with it. Halfway, team. 5 to go. All right, Terry, I'll check it out after this. Pressing to complete the trifecta of pull-up, push-up, overhead press. Nice. No headstand, 1 wall walk for that. Okay. Do you not feel, how are the headstands? Do you not like them? Too much pressure on the head, or what don't you like? 3, 2, 1, handstand. I find that the headstand is a good way to learn some upside down balance without being all the way supported by the hands. It's just a little less distance to balance. 15. Go through that checklist. Abs, butt, legs.
Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards
25.
my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you
That's
gotta
30.
work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility.
So are you pressing every minute equipment, or are you alternating that with a headstand or something? 10 seconds, 3 more sets of each. Or 2 more sets of each. Bad math there. Oops. All right, headstand. 3, 2, 1. You can do reps of legs up, legs down, legs up, legs down. This is like freestanding handstand push-up. Whoops. Push-ups. 20. 25. Whoa, coming down's hard. And that's 30. Wow. Should try that. It's no joke. Bringing those knees back down to the headstand. Ooh, that was hard. Morning, Jabes. How you doing? YouTube channel is my friend Gwen. Time to talk. Interesting. What do they talk about, Mr. Terry? 5, 3, 2, handstand, 1. Second last one here, team. Keep it tight. Legs, butt, abs. Squeeze it. It's 15. James, why don't you try a handstand with us? 20. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the abs. That's 30. Shake it out. Shoulders are getting a little fatigued there. James says, I'm good. James, let's do a handstand with us. We're almost there. 10, 5, 5 every minute. Can't stay upside down for the full minute. Feels like my eyes are pop. Just do some. The more you ease in, the more you get exposure to it, the easier it'll feel. All right, headstand 3, last one, 2, 1. More of those knees up, knees down business.
Feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards
30.
my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe
Wow,
me.
those are hard.
Take into your hands a plan,
Really burns out the shoulders.
land your own brand, and damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility.
10, 5, 5.
Willing to put in the
Keeping,
hours it takes to get some
I'm not following equipment. Are you doing 20 every minute? Or every second minute? All right, last handstand here. Let me talk about it more. 3, 2, 1. Feel free to hold this one longer.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till
20.
I get the crown.
30. Wow, my shoulders are tired. 40. Ooh, ah. 50. 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Every minute. Equipment. Wow. Please pray for me on the last hole. Yeah, I could use that as well. Wow. All right. Shoulder trifecta complete, eh? let's get our PVCs. Yeah, I say A as Canadian. All right, PVC, moments of clarity. Woo, great job, everybody. That was a good one. Great example of like, you don't really need any external load, any fancy equipment, right? We used a pull-up bar, but you could do that in like a playground. And we used a box, but you could use like a rock, like a piece of concrete out in the world. All right, so let's cool her down here. Grab your PVC. You can take it behind you. You could even just, if you wanted, take the arms up the wall, kind of like we did yesterday. Just drop the chest through. You could go from the elbows, drop the chest through. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's potent. So you can hang out there or with the PVC. And we'll just briefly touch on the fact that, like, if you want to make fitness a priority, you don't need hours in the gym, right? You don't even need a gym, really. You do it at home. As long as you've, got some minimal gear and some motivation or a system, right? That's why this system is so effective, because we can just show up with each other and get it done. You don't need to think about what you're gonna do. Just show up, we'll do it together. Change up the workout every day so that we're making sure the body is always adapting and not getting stagnant. Pushing with intensity. And then what's extra cool is if you do it and you follow along every day, we get extra benefit from stacking an extra habit on top here. Stacking the habit of doing 1 hour of work towards your most important goals. And this can be simplified down to, like, what is the one thing? And we'll use the example of the what's it called? It's called the focusing question from the One Thing book, which is Gary Keller, excellent book. Gary Keller and Jay Papasan or something. And the idea there is that if you can identify the one thing that by doing so will eliminate or make all other things easier or unnecessary is what it is, then that's the thing, right? So a lot of people, I think, have a lot of ambitions and a lot of goals, but they don't know where to start. They don't know where to allocate their time. And as a result, they bounce around. I'll do a little bit of this and do a little bit of this and never make enough progress on one thing to get anywhere. So what you need to do is focus, right? Is determine and then feel good about it. Feel confident that the thing that you chose is the right thing. So that's why you use the focusing question. So for each area of your life, right? You could have one for fitness. You could have one for your family, one for your finance, whatever. But you ask yourself, what is the one thing that by doing so will make all other things easier or unnecessary? So, one thing that really works well, that could be a great answer for that is waking up early, right? Because if I wake up early, then I do all these other things and it makes all those other things easier or unnecessary. Whereas if I set my goal as, drinking water in the morning, that's not necessarily going to do the same thing because it's not stacking. It's not the biggest thing and then working down. Whereas this thing, if I do this exercise, if I get up early and do the exercise, I'm going to drink water, right? The one thing is going to lead to the other things that makes them unnecessary. And you can do that for every other aspect of your life. So whatever is the biggest hole right now, the area that needs the most work, ask yourself, what's the one thing that I could do now in that area that by doing so will make all other things easier or unnecessary? And then put an hour into that every day. Just do that thing over and over every day, and you'll be amazed at the progress. So that's what we've been doing here for almost a year. But at the same time, the homework is what gets you to your goals in your life. So here's a quick clip of us, me throwing a stick for the dog. There are a couple, my girls are there with me. But this is what I'm talking about building the life that you want, right? This is what we want out of our lives. We want to spend time with our kids, not having to send them to school. We want to be able to have some freedom and some space to roam around and the opportunity, and really this is why we did it, to grow our own food and not rely on the system. And, if you've got goals like that, then it's time to take action. If you're far from it, look at that camera work, so good. So take an hour, do it every day, right? Maybe it's working towards becoming a homesteader and moving off grid, or getting away from the system and growing your own food and maybe having some cattle, or whatever it is. It's going to take action for you to change your life away from what it is to something different. It's going to take action. It's not going to happen, right? If Megan's going to have cattle on a ranch in Montana, like, she's got to do it. She can't just sit and wait for it to happen. So whatever your life goals are, get after it. Go take action. Take that step. Brr, that Maple is brave. She's not brave. She's just dumb. She just goes. She just wants to do the thing and doesn't think about the consequences and just goes. And there is, there's definitely something to be learned from that. But at the same time, like, is she going to kill herself? Who knows? The girls are cute in the background laughing. Yeah, they love it. That's like the thing. It's just like, if we go outside, hey, can we go back to the pond and have Maple go swimming? They love it. Is that Maple walking on the pond? She's swimming. That's her, Jabes. That's one of her favorite things now. All right, team, we've done it. Lambs. No extra lambs yesterday. We had some people over, came visit and saw the lambs, but no lambs born yesterday. I would assume more today, but I think there are still 8 or 9 sheep left to have their lambs, so they should be coming eventually. And yeah, fantastic. So today is Monday. Tomorrow we've got another good intensity session, probably some strength work tomorrow. But you guys are fantastic. That was another great workout, right? Low equipment, body weight was a great one. Jabe says yesterday, just squat, shoulder, press, seal, jacks. Switch it up, Jabes. Don't do the same thing every day, dude. I love that you're working out, but mix it up. All right, quick shout-outs. Yaroslav, Jody, Jabes, Megan, Mr. Terry, and Equipment, who never shows up on the list. Remember, if you appreciate this, consider joining the membership. Consider joining the team. Special shout-outs to team members, Jody, Equipment, Yaroslav was here. You guys are fantastic. So if you want to support this channel, hit that, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't, and then join the team if you really want to support us. There's also some merch on the first link in the description if you want to rep the team. Otherwise, see you fantastic people tomorrow. Have yourselves a great day. Peace. Hey, doggy.